Okay, Pute. Today we are going to discuss about measuring instrument part. This is as I may remember, this is the third class, no, third or fourth class. Last time we have done about vernier principle, and how to take a measurement using a vernier principle. Actually, we have done up to that point, and you are given two questions. I asked you to do first two questions. In the assignment. Discuss discuss okay. So I will recall that memory. I will recall that thing. Okay. So according this is a summary. So suppose this is the main scale. Suppose this is the main scale, Pute. And there are two scale, main scale and vernier scale. Suppose this is the main scale. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. And suppose we are going to measure a distance of rod. Distance of rod. So if we want to measure distance of rod, actually we can measure the exact distance up to this one. Exact distance up to the reading 3. Exact distance up to the third reading. But we cannot get the reading of this one. We cannot get the reading of this one. So in that case, the vernier instrument, the vernier scale is at this location. The vernier scale is at this location. And vernier location is that this location. So we assume actually vernier scale was at this location. Vernier scale was at this location, and it has been shifted by x distance. It has been shifted by x distance into the right hand side. Therefore, I can measure the distance of x using our previous arguments. Okay. So I can measure the distance from here to here, that is equal to 3. And I can measure the shifted distance of vernier caliper. Shifted distance of vernier caliper. Vernier scale. And so according to the explanation, reading is equal to the maximum possible reading. Maximum possible reading through the main scale plus the shifted distance of vernier scale. The shifted distance of vernier scale can be determined using the location of coincide, the location of overlapping two corresponding marks of main scale and the vernier scale. And how many marks, how many gaps are there to the overlapping location? And gaps it is equal to 3 times least count of the vernier caliper. Least count of the vernier caliper. Vernier scale. And අපි මේක prove කරා මම ආයෙත් prove කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. මම මේක එන විදිය පැහැදිලිව කියා දුන්නා වෙන step by step. හරිද? මම ඒක දැන් මෙතනට apply කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ මතක් කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. ආයෙත් මොකද ඒක පොඩක් descriptive විදිහට කියා දෙන්න බෑ. ඒ නිසා මම ඒක මෙතනට මේ කතා කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ පුතේ. නමුත් final equation එක මේක මොකක්ද? අපි මෙයාගේ reading එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ the maximum possible reading through the main scale plus the shifted distance of the vernier scale. The shifted distance can be determined by the overlapping point into the least count. Overlapping point into the least count. Okay. Then here I ready करो. बोलो. මම රෙකෝඩින් සෝනි කට්ටිය පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න මම රෙකෝඩින් එක අර ප්‍රොසෙස් කරාට මම ඒක පබ්ලිෂ් කරන්න බැරුණා. ඕනි කට්ටිය ඉන්නවනේ දන්නට එක්ස්ට්‍රා ඩේ එකනේ කරේ පුතේ. ඕනි කට්ටිය ඉන්නවනම් පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න. අපි questions ටික බලමු. questions ටික බලමු එතකොට තේරෙයි. අපිට ටිකක් තේරෙයි. හැමෝම බලා ගන්න මම දීපු assignment එක. This is not a tune, but this is an assignment. Okay. One question number one. Question number one. I think we have done the question number one. 1.1. We have done 1.1. ඊළඟට මම එකක් කිව්වා මොකද්ද දැන් මෙතන අර මේ vernier caliper එකේ පොඩ්ඩක් අර distance එක පොඩ්ඩක් වැඩි ප්‍රදීලා තියෙනවා ඒක හිතන්න එපා. අර vernier caliper vernier scale එක මේ හරියටම අර location එක start කරනවා කියලා හිතන්න නැත්නම් මේ අර ලොකු gap එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ space එකක් තියෙනවා without a scale. There's a very huge space without a space without a scale. හරි. බලමු. දැන් බලන්න ඉතින් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ස්ටක් මේ ඒ කියන්නේ ටියුට් එක බලනකොට අර vernier scale එකේ තියෙන පුතේ there is a very huge scale space. There's a very huge space without a scale. So don't consider about that thing. ඒක හිතන්න එපා. ඒක අයින් කරලා කෙලින්ම vernier scale එක අතරින් පටන් ගන්නවා කියලා assume කරන්න නැත්නම් shifted distance එක ගුවා මේ ටික මොකද කරන්නේ කියලා හිතෙනවනේ. හරිද? ඒ නිසා ඒක හිතන්න එපා. vernier caliper එක vernier මේ scale එක vernier scale එකේ zero line එකෙන් පටන් ගන්නවා කියලා assume කරන්න. මම ඒක correct කරලා එවන්න මට ඒක කරන්න බැරුණා. correct කරලා එවන්න. එතන space එකක් නැහැ පුතේ. හරි. නැත්නම් එහෙම මොකද්ද? ඒ කියන්නේ maximum possible reading එක මොකක්ද කියලා හිතා ගන්න බෑනේ. maximum possible reading එක vernier scale එක අර මුලටම ගන්නවා නැත්නම් scale එක පටන් ගන්න ගන්නවා කියලා ප්‍රශ්නයක් කරනවා. හරි. ඒකයි ඒක වෙන්නේ. හරි. හරි බලන්න second එක. So what is the answer for second one? The maximum possible reading is 2.3 centimeter නේ. 2.3 centimeter දැන් අපට ගන්න පුළුවන් 23 millimeter cube. 2.3 centimeter. millimeter වලින් ගන්නකො. millimeter වලින් ගත්තොත් 23 millimeter. millimeter 23. ඊළඟට මෙයා කිලින්ම 1 2 8 වගේ නේ 8 වගේ. Yes. 23.8 millimeters එන්නේ 23.8 millimeters වගේ එනවා. මොකද මේ එයා කෙලින්ම overlap වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මේ බලන්න. Look at this one. The overlapping point of the vernier scale and the main scale is the eighth mark of the vernier scale. The eighth mark of the vernier scale is coincide with the main scale. Therefore, the answer should be we can read up to 23 millimeter, then plus 8 mark into the least count is 0.1 millimeter. 0.1 millimeter. It is given. It is given. Therefore, the answer is 23.8 millimeter. 23.8 millimeter. This is the answer for question number 2. 1.2. 1.2. Then 1.3. 1.3. What is the answer for question number 1.3? Tagal kya? Kona tagal lan? Answer figure. The maximum possible radiation.
47.9.
42, ne? 42 plus 42.9. Yes, 42.9. Yes. 9 into 0.1. 9 into 0.1 because the
So I
9.
think it is 47.
Sorry, Budhi, 47. 47. Well, thank you very much. 47. 47.9. 47.9 millimeters. Least count is 0.1. It is given. The overlapping point. Overlapping point is it is equal to ninth mark of the vernier caliper. Ninth mark of the vernier caliper is coincide with the main scale. Therefore, the shifted distance of the vernier caliper vernier scale is equal to 9 into least count. 9 into least count. Then tell me what is the answer for question number 1.4. 1.4.
19.4.
Sorry, Budhe?
19.5. 19.
Yeah, 19.5. right? 19.5. Very good. 19.5. It is equal to 19.5. 19. We can read up to 19. Then the overlapping point is 5. Fifth point. Right? Fifth point into 0.1. Therefore, 19.5 millimeter. Very good. So what is the answer for fifth one?
20.8, sir.
20.8. Yes, very good. 20.8. It is equal to 20.8. Yes. Then sixth one.
5.1.
5 point.
1 mark.
Yeah, it is equal. Can you 5 kilogram? 5.1. 5.1. 5.1. 2 ne? Yeah, it seemed to be 2. 5.2. Yeah, 5.2. 5.2. Yeah, overall, I'm going to put a video. What about it? Make a vernier. Sorry, make a main scale. Suppose this one is main scale. This is main scale. So if there's an overlapping point, the mark before the overlapping point should be into the right side of the main scale. And then the mark after the overlapping should be left side, should be into the left side of the main scale. Again, මෙතන මෙයා overlap වෙනවා නම් මෙතන මෙයා overlap වෙනවා නම් මේ overlap වෙන point එකට before mark එක කලින් mark එක main scale එකට වඩා මේ පැත්තේ තියෙනවා. ඊළඟට overlap වුණාට පස්සේ mark එක main scale එකේ mark එක මේ පැත්තේ තියෙනවා. හැම වෙලේම දෙපැත්තේ mark එක බලන්න. දෙපැත්තේ mark එක ඇතුළේ නම් තියෙන්නේ. දෙපැත්තේ mark එක ඇතුළේ නම් තියෙන අනිවාර්යෙන් මැදක තමයි overlap වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි. මැදක overlap වෙනවා. एक मुझे ठीक है आता हूँ मेरे 7th था
15.7.
15.7.
6 the 5 point, sorry, 16, 15, 15.7, 15.7, 15, yes, 15, 15.7. Next one,
21.4.
yes, 21.4, 21.4, 21.4, not 3. No, it is 21.3. Bar simple. मैंने में क्यों पर characteristic के दिया है 4 ग्राम हेड वेला दिए 3 ग्राम हेड वेला दिए हर sorry 2 ग्राम हेड वेला दिए नहीं 4 ग्राम हेड वेला दिए नहीं हर 3 ग्राम का दबा दिए 21.3 not 4. Next one, last one,
21.3.
21, last one.
14.8.
14.8.
14 point, yes, 14.8.
8.
8.
Is it 14 point or 13 point?
Sorry, sir. 13 point.
13 point, no? 13 point. It should be 13.8. 13.8, not 14 point. You cannot treat 14 because 14 is inside the zero reading of the 1 year scale. It should be 13.8, 13.8. And then the second question pute ba second question again. Ita tayo may least count is 0.1 kilogram. What is the answer for first question?
Zero 0.2.
0.2. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 5.2 है 9 दिए ने main scale में there is 9 in the main scale ne there's 9 in the main scale, so you have to count into the other side ne 9, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5. Therefore you can read up to 5, then 5.2, 5.2, 5.2, not 0. Second one, now it is 0.6 ne? Second one, in the main scale you can read up to 0, then the overlapping point is 6 point, therefore 6 into 0.1, that means 0.6. हर देगा කොළමයි මොකක් කට්ටිය නිස්සබ්ද උනේ හරිද okay then tell me what is the answer for question number 3. Question number 3. Question number 3. 6. Question number? Sorry. පොඩ්ඩක් වැරදුනානේ. මම සෙන්ටිමීටර් මිලිමීටර් කරලා නැහැ. කලින් එකත් පොඩ්ඩක් වැරදුනා පුතේ. sorry. සෙන්ටිමීටර් මිලිමීටර් ගන්න. අතර 50 එන්නේ පොඩ්නේ. පළවෙනි එක බලන්න sorry. දැන් මට එකපාරට මේ ආස් එක දැකලා මට එකපාරට මීටර උනේ. සෙන්ටිමීටර් මිලිමීටර් කරලා නැහැ. මම අර මේන් ස්කේල් එක මිලිමීටර වලින් කියාගන්නකෝ. මේන් ස්කේල් එකේ තවර පළවෙනි ආන්සර් ක්වෙස්චන් එකේ ඉන්නේ the answer should the answer for the first question it should be 1 2 3 4 that means 5 that means 50.2 only 50.2 not 5.2 50.2 50.2 the question number 2 0. 0.6 means it is 6 millimeter. It is 6 millimeter. It is 6 millimeter. It is 6 millimeter. Then the third one means 1, 2, let's say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means 2, 1. 1 means 10. 10.1, 2, 3, 10.3. It is equal to 10.3. Huh? I cut you. Look at this one. 7 is there. No? 7 is there. Therefore, count back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can measure it up to 1 because 0 is just to the right side of that mark. Therefore, you can read it up to 1. 1 is 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters plus 0.1 into 3. 0.1 into 3 is 10.3. 10.3. Did you get my point? There another. Is that okay? Nasid? Hello, Budhe?
Yes.
Okay, Budhe, thank you. Hello there. What about others? Okay. Then the next one. Fourth one. The maximum possible reading in the main scale is 1. Neither 1. 1. So that is 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters plus 0.6 millimeters. Therefore, 10.6 millimeters. 10.6 millimeters. Okay. Another 10.6 millimeters. The question number 4. Sorry. Then question number 5. Now tell me what is the answer for question number 5? Tagal. Question number 5. What mistake?
So 0.83.
0. Very good. පුතේ මේ මාක්ස් ටිකේ පොඩි වැරද්දක් තියෙනවානේ. අප්පා. යා. හරි. ඔයගොල්ලෝ හරි. හරි. මෙතන මම මාක්ස් එක්කම අර කලින් මාක්ස් ඉක්වල් වගේ දැක්ක. ඒතර පොඩි වැරද්දක් තියෙනවා මගේ අතින් වෙච්චි. එතන 10 කැප්ස් තියෙනවා හරි. මම ගත්තේ 5 කැප්ස් ගත්තේ. එහෙම වුණොත් මේක හොඳ වෙලාවට මෙතනට සෝරි හොඳේ. මේ අර මම කලින් ගත්තේ ඔක්කොම 5 කැප්ස් අරගෙන ගත්තේ පුතේ 5 කැප්ස් නෙමෙයි. එතන ඒ කියන්නේ මේ yes. ඒක අර second question එකෙන් තමයි හරියට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට බලන්න second question එකේ 0 to 1 පුතේ 10 caps තියෙනවා. අන්න ඒකයි. එතනින් ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. ඔයාලගේ answers ටික හරි කලින් ටික. yes. හරි. ඒක තමයි පොඩි conflict එකක් ආවේ. හරි. sorry. 10 caps තියෙනවා 0 to 1 10 caps තියෙනවා. 0 to 1 ඒ කියන්නේ main scale එකේ බලන්න there are 10 gaps within the main scale. There are 10 gaps within the two consecutive mark in the main scale පුතේ. Okay. It is very clearly taken using the second question. Second question, it is very clear. There's a very clear second and fourth question. And එහෙනම් පොඩ්ඩක් ආයෙත් රිවයිස් කරමුද ආන්සර්ස් ටික. බලන්න. එහෙනම් මෙතන තියෙන්නේ 1 2 8.9 8 8.6 පළවෙනි එකේ ඉන්නේ 8.6. The main scale reading is 8.6. හොඳේ. පළවෙනි එකේ main scale reading එක 8.6. That means 86. Yeah, 86. The 86.2. The value reading is the first reading is 86.2. Yeah, that is correct. Very sorry for the mistake. Okay. Then the second reading is 0. 0.6. 0.6. Right? Yes, put it. First question 86.2. 86.2. I will explain. මේක මගේ මිස්ටේක් එකක් පොඩි. ඒක මම දැක්කේ නෑ මේ ඒ කියන්නේ ඩිවිෂන්ස් 10ක් තිබ්බ කියලා මම දැක්කේ නෑ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඩිවිෂන්ස් අතර ගැප් තිබ්බද අර කලින් මේකේ ඩිවිෂන්ස් අතර ගැප් තිබුණේ නෑ. එකපාරට ගන්න පුළුවන් මේක මේ මම දැක්කේ නෑ ඩිවිෂන්ස් අතර ගැප් මේ කියන්නේ ඒ ටික. පල්ලෙහාට තමයි තියෙන්නේ මේ ගැප්ස් තියලා නේද කියලා. හරි බලන්න. මම පෙන්නන මම මේක මම අදිට කරලා මම මේක ෂෙයාර් කරලා මම ඉන්න Okay. Everyone, please look at the screen. Okay. Okay, look at this one. Okay, look at this one. Now this way, this is the zeroth line. This is zeroth mark. This is the first mark. So in between 0 and 1, there are 10 divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 divisions. Okay. That means there are 10 equal divisions within two consecutive marks in the main scale. That is the මම මේක දිහා බලන්න නැතුව පුතේ ෆස්ට් ක්වෙස්චන් එක කරේ. එතකොට මම හිතුවේ මෙතන 8 මේ ඩිවිෂන්ස් නෑ වගේ තමයි මම ගත්තේ. හරිද? මේක දිහා බලනකොට මෙතන ඩිවිෂන්ස් 10ක් තියෙනවා. හරිද? Therefore the 8th division is not there. It is not mentioned. So this one should be 8.9, 8. Then 8.8, 8.6, 7, 8.6. Therefore this one should be 8.6. Therefore, we can read up to 86 millimeter using the main scale. Then the coincide line is this one. Therefore, 86.2 is the answer. Then the second question, now the vernier scale is there. So I can read up to 0th line. No? I can read up to 0th line. Then the main scale reading is 0. 0 plus, what is the coincide line? Coincide point. This one. Therefore, 0 plus 6 into 0.1. That means 0.6 millimeter. This is equal to 0.6 millimeter. The second question answer is 0.6 millimeter. Did you get my point? There another?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the third one. Look at this one. If this one is 7, this one should be 65. This one should be 65. So this one is 64. 64. This reading should be 64. And therefore, we can read it up to 64 using the main scale. Then the overlapping point.
Yes, sir.
This one, 3. It is 3. Therefore, 64.3 millimeters. 64.3 millimeters. The reading is 64.3 millimeters. And then the fourth one, we can read it up to 1. Then that means the main scale reading is 1. 1 means 10 millimeters. 10 plus this one. That means 6. 10 plus 0.6. 10 plus 0.6. That means 6 into the least count. 6 into the least count. 6 into the least count means 0.6 millimeters. Therefore, vernier reading is 0.6 millimeters. Main scale reading is 10 millimeters. Altogether, 10.6 millimeters. 10.6 millimeters. Then, okay, now this one. This is 6th one. Therefore, this one 5.5, or 5.5, 5.5, 5.3, 5.2. Therefore, we can read up to 52. We can read up to 52. We can read it up to 52. So 52 point.
Excuse me,
52
sir.
point.
I think
Sorry.
it would be 53.
50, yeah, 53, 53, 53, 54, 55, 53, 53.1. Okay. Answer is 53.1. 53, this is 53. This one is 0.1, 53.1. Right. Then this is this one, this line is 4, this line is 39, 38. So this one should be 38, 38. 38 point, this one, 38.123. That means 38.3 millimeters. 38.3 millimeters. අපි 38 කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ මේන් ස්කේල් එකේ රීඩින් එක 0.3 කියලා කියන්නේ වර්නියර් රීඩින් එක. වර්නියර් රීඩින් එක ගන්න පුතේ වර්නියර් එක ඕවර්ලැප් වෙන ඒ ගැප්ස් ගන්න වැඩි කරන්න ඕනි ලීස්ට් කවුන්ට් එකෙන්. ලීස්ට් කවුන්ට් එක මෙතන 0.1. ඒක නිසා තමයි කෙලින්ම අපිට 3 ම ඉන්නේ. නැත්නම් මෙතන අර වර්නියර් රීඩින් එක 3 නිසා දැන් ලොග් ගාලා 3 දානවා නෙවෙයි. එතන වෙන්නේ ලීස්ට් කවුන්ට් එකෙන් මල්ටිප්ලයි කරන්න ඕනේ. ලීස්ට් කවුන්ට් එකෙන් මල්ටිප්ලයි කරනකොට මෙතන ලීස්ට් කවුන්ට් එක 0.1. ඒ නිසා මෙතන ඕවර්ලැපින් gaps ගන්න 3 into least count කියලා කියන්නේ 0.3. So then this is fifth one. So this one should be 4.3, 4.4, sorry, 4.5. So this reading should be 4.2. That means 42, 42. 42.7, 42.7, 42.7. And 42.7. Then this one. The main scale reading should be 7. Put there 70. 70 point. Can you move 70.5. 70.5. Reading should be 70.5. Okay. Okay. Do you have any questions? Is that clear for you? Is that clear for you?
Yeah, sir.
Thank you, Uday. Okay, now we can go to the lesson, Uday. All right. Then write a topic. Okay. Actually, now we have discussed about vernier principle. Now we are going to discuss about the instrument that I use this principle. That use this principle. Okay. Write down this thing. The topic. Instruments. Using vernier scale. Instrument using vernier scale. Instrument using vernier scale. Actually, there are many instruments that are using vernier scale today, but in our syllabus we have to do 3 instruments today. So today we are going to discuss those things and not all, but we are going to start the discussion. Write down the thing. We have discussed 3 instruments. That are used that are using the vernier principle. Number one, vernier caliper, vernier caliper, vernier caliper. Vernier caliper. Vernier caliper. Vernier caliper, normally we call it as sliding caliper, slide caliper. And slide caliper here. Okay, I will repeat. The topic is instruments using the vernier principle. The sentence was we have discussed 3 instruments that are using the vernier principle. We have discussed 3 instruments that are using the vernier principle. The first instrument is vernier caliper. Normal, that is the common name, but there's another name, slide caliper. The second thing is spectrometer. 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 Spectroscope क्या किया? Spectrometer. Spectroscope क्या किया? Spectroscope. Spectrometer. Then traveling microscope. Traveling microscope. Traveling microscope. Traveling microscope.
நமக்கு தான் கிளாஸ் நான் சும்மா போவே இல்ல கண்ணாடி
Vernier.
பல்லா ஃப்ரேம் உடைச்சிட மருந்து கண்ணாடி
ஏன் உனக்கு கண்ணு
இவன்
தெரியாம
ஓக்குற
போடுது?
புண்டை என்னத்தை கைக்கிறான் அப்புறம்
இப்போ பாரு மூவி கட்டா vernier microscope. Okay. Those are 3 instruments that are going to discuss. Tagalia. मैं हमें क्या बोलते रीडिंग करने की रकम है रीडिंग करने की एक बार एक एक वेन्नो कथा करी मैं तो तुरंत आए पर तुम तो और कथा करने पे ये कथा करने तो मैं वन शॉट कथा करेगा ही मैं तो कोने में तुरंत में कभी तो मैं रीडिंग करनी आई ने समय मेरे रीडिंग करने थी क्या दिन है रीडिंग करने का भी दिया लेकिन अभी डिस्कस करते हैं कि दिन में इंस्ट्रूमेंट है
பெரிய
इंस्ट्रूमेंट है कि ये
வேசையிலும் பெரிய வேசம் ஒண்ணு அடிசாமா
बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक है Okay. Shall I erase? Shall I erase? Is there any lagging? Lagging on it. All right. All right. Shall I erase this one? Have you finished writing? Okay. Then write a first topic. The first topic, vernier caliper. And the first topic, vernier caliper. Vernier caliper.
அவன் சக்கிலியன்லயும் பெரிய சக்கிலியன்டா கூனிங்க அம்மா அவன் பொண்ண புண்டோம் நமக்கு கண்ண
I think it is better to keep
முறை
the-
அம்மாவுக்கு நல்ல போட்டா கிள்ளிக்கணும் குண்டிய இதுக்கு முட அடிக்கிற அடியில கிள்ளியும்
vernier caliper. Puthe. Now the topic is vernier caliper. Topic is vernier caliper. Right. So vernier caliper means it is something like this. You know. Actually, vernier caliper, just like
அவர்
a,
பெரியவுக்கா
தெரியும்ப்பா.
யாரு எக்ஸலன்ஸா ஒக்க
இது-
இது என்ன போன்
இது நோவா 3.
ஓகே உக்கு உனக்கு யார் வீடியோ அனுப்புறே
அவதான் அனுப்புனா.
கொலி
hanging out with it. And I'm hanging on it. Again, silence කරන කියලාවත් දැන් නැහැ. ඒ නිසා කරන්න බෑ ඉතින් මේක දැන් දෙතුන් පාරක් මම්ම මියුට් කරා. බෑ නම් ඉතින් අයින් කරන්න තමයි වෙන්නේ. හරි. හොඳයි. Okay. නැත්නම් we have already stopped that. Okay. Look at this one. So this is the vernier caliper. Okay, this is the vernier caliper. Actually, this is something like a ruler. It is a ruler, but it is an accurate ruler. But there are some special feature than the ruler. And ඔබ සම්මේ ලැබ් එකේදී බලන්න නැති කියලා හිතනවා මේ ස්කෝර වල. So this is the vernier caliper. Okay. So in this vernier caliper, there are some parts to be identified. අනිවාර්යෙන් මේ parts එක අනිවාර්යෙන් ඔයාලා උඩ තියෙන්න ඕනේ identify කරන්න. Look at this one. බලන්න. This part can be moved. This part can be moved. Okay. Therefore, this is a sliding part. This is a sliding part. So you can clearly see there is a scale. You know. So now there's a scale on this sliding part. So this scale is the vernier scale. So this is the vernier scale. 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 Very good. Then this one. This one is the main scale. This one is the main scale. So this one is the main linear scale. Then මේකේ තියෙන parts මොකක්ද? Now we are going to discuss about the parts. Okay, look at this one. Look at this one. You can see there are two types of something like jaws. Normally we call it as jaws. We call them as jaws. jaws. J-A-W, jaws. Again, jaw එකක් වගේ නේ. There are some specific features or specific functions of those parts within it. Look at this one. These two jaws, are called as external jaws. External jaws. May jaws දෙක අපි කියන external jaws කියලා. May jaws දෙක. These two jaws are called the external jaws. These two one is called the internal jaws. What is the reason for that? What is the reason for that? Okay. Now there is a lid. So by using this external jaws, I can take the external measurement. I can take external measurements of some object. Okay. Therefore, external jaws are used to take external measurement, like external diameter, external width, something like that. Therefore, external jaws are used to measure external diameters, external measurements. So if you want to take an external measurement, you have to keep the relevant object within these two edges, within these two jaws. Then you have to you can use external jaws. You can use external jaws to take external measurement. External measurement. External measurement. You can keep the relevant object within this external jaws, and you can take the external regions. And there are some other jaws. As I mentioned you earlier, these smaller one are called internal jaws. The reason for that is those jaws are used to measure internal measurements. Something like internal diameter. Internal diameter can be measured using those jaws. Internal. I am again never made in a flat flat surface Elliot again me internal diameters mind the flat. The made in a flat surface the flat surface are used to measure the outer external measurements. The flat surface in external measurement. Made in a flat surface internal measurements. Internal measurements. So we can take external measurements as well as internal measurements using a vernier caliper. Anyway, if you want to measure a length, you have to place that object within two jaws. It can be either external jaws or internal jaws. Anyway, you have to keep it within these two jaws. If it is an external measurement, you have to keep the object within the external jaws. If it is an internal measurement, you have to keep the object within the internal jaws. And then you have to take the measurement accurately කියන්නේ ගානට ඒ කියන්නේ ගානට තද වෙන විදිහට තියලා මේක measurements කරන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ. හරි. Then there's another one. What is this one? This is called as pin. Pin. Normally we can use a pin to get a depth measurement. Depth measurement. Depth එක මම we can use a pin to get the depth measurement. You can take the pin to get the depth measurement. ගානට විතර 0 වෙන ලයින් එකට මේක තියෙන විදිහට මේ depth measurements එක ගන්න පුළුවන් depth measurement. We can take the depth measurement using the pin. Okay. Therefore, pin is used to measure the depth. Measure the depth. So those are the three functions that can be done using a vernier caliper. Therefore, using a vernier caliper, we can do three separate measurements. We can get three separate measurements. What are those? External measurements of an object, internal gaps of an object. Then the third one is a depth of a hole, a depth of a hole. Therefore, we can use a vernier caliper to get those kind of measurements. And did you get my point? Are you clear with that? Okay. Hi, sir. There are few parts to be identified. One is these two, internal jaws, external jaws. Then there's a vernier scale here. This one is the main scale. And vernier scale is a sliding one. Vernier scale is a sliding one. Therefore, we call it as sliding jaw. Because it is a sliding part. It can be slide. And the main scale is a fixed one. Therefore, we call it as fixed jaw. It is fixed one. And look at this one. You can clearly see there's a wheel here. Can you tell me what is the purpose of this wheel? Can anyone tell me what is the purpose of this wheel? What would be the purpose? මොකද්ද මේකේ purpose එක? Wheel එක. Yeah. Actually, it is used to move the sliding jaw or vernier scale. It is used to move the sliding jaw or vernier scale. Not about pin, Pute. Not about pin, because when you are measuring any measurement, you have to slide the vernier caliper, vernier scale. If you want to slide the vernier scale, definitely there should be a wheel. Therefore, the function of wheel is, it is used to move the vernier scale here and there. It is used to slide the vernier scale. And look at this one. This small one. There's a nut with it. There's a nut. We can tight this nut and we can loose that one. Very tight. Very good. Okay, can anyone tell me what is the purpose of this nut? What is the purpose of this nut? Nut के purpose से क्या मतलब?
To keep fix the vernier scale.
Yes, you can clearly see. Now මේක නම් මම පොඩ්ඩක් අර රාස්ට් එක අරලා තියෙන්නේ. රාස්ට් එක අරනකොට පොඩ්ඩක් අර එහෙම කරන් පොඩ්ඩක් type ගතියක් තියෙනවා. but මේ look at this one. So if you slide the vernier scale, then you can tight that one. And once you slide the vernier scale, it can be moved here and there. Can be moved here and there. To avoid that one, we can tight the vernier scale before taking the reading. Before taking the reading, we can tight the vernier scale. Then we can take the reading. And yeah, prevent the motion. ඒක තමයි ඒකේ තියෙන function එක. ඒකේ තියෙන function එක. එහෙනම් function of අපි තුනම එකේම functions කිව්වා. එහෙනම් what is the function of internal jaws? Internal jaws are used to measure internal diameters or internal gaps. What is the function of external jaws? External jaws are used to measure external diameter or external measurements. Then what is the function of fixed jaw? Fixed jaw carries the main scale. So what is the function of sliding jaw? Sliding jaw carries the vernier scale. Then the wheel is used to slide the vernier scale here and there. Then the function of pin is used to measure depths. Then the function of nut, actually nut is used to fix the tight the vernier scale before taking the reading. So those are the parts of a vernier caliper and their functions. Okay. Now we have the vernier caliper. Caliper එක අපි අඳිනවා මම ඒක අඳිනවා. Apa yang tengah? Writing caliper. Please draw this one. Okay, this is vernier caliper. We can mark. Okay. എന്തെങ്കിലും പഠിക്കാനും പറ്റി. ඇත්ත රෙකෝඩින් නොකරන වෙලා තිබුණු එක පොඩි ටැලක එතන 22ක් වෙලක් කරේ නෑ ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ ඩ්‍රොයින් එක ඇඳලා පස්සේ මම පොඩි නෝට් එකක් දුන්නා මේකේ මේ ෆන්ක්ෂන්ස් මොනවද තියෙන්නේ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද vernier caliper එක use කරන්නේ මොකටද කියලා. So vernier caliper is used to measure lengths, then external or internal diameters or width or spaces. Then the third function is we can measure the depth of a hole. Those are the three functions: length, the number one lengths, then external or internal diameters or spaces. The third one is the depth of a hole. Then we are discussing the functions of each part of the vernier caliper. The first one is we have discussed the external jaws. External jaws are used to measure external measurements such as external diameters, spaces, lengths, like that. Now we are going to discuss about internal jaws. Internal jaws. Note එක පොඩ්ඩක් අපේ යාළුවෝ ටික note එක අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා පස්සේ ඒක අරන් පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න. මම අර කිව්වේ අපි කතා කරමු දේවල් ටික. Okay, internal jaws. Internal jaws, those are used to measure internal measurements such as internal diameters, spaces, internal diameters or spaces, internal diameters or spaces. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Sentence means those are used to the under the internal diameters. Under the internal diameters, sorry, internal jaws. Those are used to measure the internal measurements such as internal diameters or internal spaces. That is the only one. Then you have to draw this. Okay, then the third one is rod or pin. Rod. Rod. The rod is used to measure a depth of a hole, a depth of a hole, a depth of a hole. A depth of a hole. Write down this thing. The lower end of the caliper, the lower end of the caliper
What's that?
the lower end of the caliper is placed, the lower end of the caliper is placed in contact with the lower end of the caliper is placed in contact with the outer surface of the hole. The outer surface of the hole. So this is the lower end. This is the lower end of caliper. මේ දෙන්නම ලක් වෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. හැබැයි එකේ කනිවාල ටච් වෙන්න ඕනේ. එක outer surface එක ටච් වෙන්න ඕනේ. This is the outer surface. It is the outer surface of the hole. Outer surface of hole. දෙන්නම ටච් වෙන්න ඕනේ, but at least one outer surface should be touched with the lower end of the caliper. නැත්තම් පුතේ අපිට distance එක මල්ලේ නැහැ. අනිවාර්යෙන් මෙයා එකක් අනිවාර්යෙන් ටච් වෙනවා. The lower end of the caliper is placed in contact with the outer surface of the hole. 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 And the rod is placed, the rod is lowered. The rod is lowered. The rod is lowered. Until it touches the bottom of the hole, until it touches the bottom of the hole. ඔයාලට මම මේ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් බුක් එකක් එවනවා පුතේ. ඒකද මේ ටයිප් සෙටින් වල දීලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒක ඉවරනට පස්සේ print එකට යනවා. ඒකෙදී ඔයාලගේ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් බුක් එක මම කියන්නේ දෙන්නේ term wise. ඒ කියන්නේ grade 12 first term එකට අදාළ practicals ටික ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් බුක් එකේ තියෙනවා. හරිද? එතකොට ඒකට අදාළව මේ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් එකට අදාළ ටියුට් එක ඊළඟට ඒකට අදාළ නෝට් එක ඔක්කොම ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් බුක් එකේ තියෙනවා. මම දැන් ඒවල ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් බුක් එකේ තියෙනවා. ඒක ඕගොල්ලෝ යූස් කරන්න. හරිද? මේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් බුක් එක කොහොමද තියාගන්නේ? ඒක වෙනම කතන්දර. අරක මම එවනවා වෙනම මේ එක ගාට ඕගොල්ලෝ පිළිවෙලට තියාගන්න පුළුවන් එතකොට. නැත්නම් මම දන්නවා ඕගොල්ලෝ හතර වටේ දාගන්නවා. පොතක් පිසික් කරලා දැන් ඒක වෙන කතන්දර. නැත්නම් මට ෂුවර් නෑ ඕගොල්ලෝ. හරි. මේ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් බුක් එක මම එවනවා. නමුත් එතකොට මේ ඒක ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් එකේ මේ ඩීප් එක්ස්ප්ලනේෂන් එක නෙවෙයි normal explanation එකක් තියෙන්නේ. මොකද සමහර ඒවා තියෙනවා deep explanation ඕන ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් තියෙනවා. එච්චර ලොකුට ලියන්න ගියොත් එහෙම ලියලා ඉවර කරගන්න බැරි වෙනවා. ඒ නිසා normal explanation එකක් එක්ක practical treat එක තමයි මම දෙන්න ફોકસ කරේ. හරි. Okay, then the fourth one. Fourth one is main scale. The main scale is marked on the fixed jaw. Generally, it is calibrated in millimeters. And then the fifth one, vernier scale. The next part is vernier scale.
So should I write the generally
Sorry?
marked in millimeters? Do you ask me to write the generally marked in millimeters?
Yeah, yes. Generally,
You
yeah.
said
That
it
is a sentence.
little bit
Generally, it is calibrated. It is calibrated. Generally, it is calibrated in millimeters. Generally, it is calibrated in millimeters. You have read the term. This is the fourth part today. The fifth part. The vernier scale. The fifth part is vernier scale. External jaw, internal jaw. Rod, vernier scale. Internal jaw. Sorry, vernier scale. Vernier scale. Vernier scale. Vernier scale is marked on the sliding jaw. Vernier scale is marked on the sliding jaw. Vernier scale is marked on the sliding jaw. Vernier scale sentence. Okay, I will repeat it. I will repeat the vernier scale sentence. The main scale is marked on. It is calibrated in millimeters. It is calibrated in millimeters. The main scale is marked on the fixed jaw. Generally, it is calibrated in millimeters. That is the paragraph of main scale. Then the vernier scale. Now we are discussing the vernier scale today. Vernier scale. So under the vernier scale, you have to write this one. It is marked on the sliding jaw. It is marked on the sliding jaw. The vernier scale, the vernier scale of the caliper, the vernier scale of the caliper the vernier scale of the caliper in laboratory scale, sorry, in laboratory, normally has a length, normally has a length of 9 millimeters. Normally has a length of 9 millimeters. Divided into 10 equal divisions. Divided into 10 equal divisions. Divide it into 10 equal divisions. Okay, then the sixth one is sliding door. Sixth one is sliding door. Sixth one is sliding door. The sliding jaw includes a part of a part of the internal jaws and the external jaws. A part of the internal jaws and the external jaws. Also, it carries the vernier scale. Also, it carries the vernier scale. And the rod is connected and the rod is connected. The rod is connected to the sliding jaw, and the rod is connected to the sliding jaw too. The rod is connected to the sliding jaw too. So this is just like this is a sliding jaw. මේ බලන්න මේ rod එක connect වෙලා තියෙන්නේ කෙලින්ම sliding jaw එකට. The rod is connected to the sliding jaw. Therefore, that also a function of a sliding jaw. Okay. Then the seventh one, fixed jaw. The seventh one, fixed jaw. Fixed jaw. The seventh one, fixed jaw. The fixed jaw consist The immovable part, the immovable parts, the immovable parts immovable parts of the instrument immovable part of the instrument. It includes one external jaw, comma, one internal jaw, and the main scale Okay. Then the eighth one is not. Eighth one is not. Eighth one is not. The nut is used to. The nut is used to. The nut is used to. The nut is used to prevent the motion of the sliding jaw. Prevent the motion of the sliding jaw. The nut is used to prevent the motion of the sliding jaw. Once it reaches to the relevant position. Once it reaches to the relevant position. Then the last one, ninth one, is wheel. 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 Okay, right on that wheel. The wheel. The wheel. The wheel facilitates. The wheel facilitates the wheel facilitate the sliding of the sliding jaw. The sliding of the sliding jaw. The sliding of the sliding jaw along the main scale, along the main scale, along the main scale. Sorry. Have you finished? Okay, පුතේ. අපි මේ පුතේ මම හිතන්නේ අපේ ඉලෙක්ෂන් එක තියනවානේ මේ 21 21 ඉලෙක්ෂන් එක තියනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ සැටර්ඩේ 22 ඊළඟට මම මට ධර්මතරමේ මන්ඩේ හොලිඩේ එකක් තියෙනවා. ස්කූල්ස් වල. හරි. හොලිඩේ
I'm
දෙනවා. ඈ මන්ඩේ ධර්මතරමේ හොලිඩේ. හරි. මොකද මන්ඩේ තමයි මේ ස්කූල්ස් වල මේ ඒක කරන්නේ. මන්ඩේ හොලිඩේ එකක් වුණොත් අනිවාර්යෙන් එදාට එක්ස්ට්‍රා ක්ලාස් එකක් තියෙනවා. හරිද? එදාට එක්ස්ට්‍රා ක්ලාස් එකක් තියෙනවා මන්ඩේ 22nd Monday. 22nd 23rd Monday. එතකොට අලුත් ප්‍රෙසිඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් කරතේ කරන්න ඕනවා. දැන් නෑ මම මේ මොකද්ද ඒ වෙන්නේ මන්ඩේ හොලිඩේ එකක් තියෙනවා නම් මොකද මම දැම්මම මේ කියලා තියෙන්නේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ මොකක් හරි එහෙම තියෙනවා නම් ඔයාස් කරගන්න ටයිම් එක තුනේ. හොඳේ දැන් වීක්ස් 3ක් කලින් මම කියලා තියෙන්නේ 22nd Monday මොකද මට තියෙනවා නම් ඒ ටයිම් එකත් එක්ක බලමු. ටයිම් එක මම මෙන්ෂන් කරන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක නිවාඩු ඒක දැන් ෆුල් ඩේ නිවාඩුවක් තියෙනවා නම් මම ඒක මේ ටයිම් එක මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මෙන්ෂන් කරනවා. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මේ මම පටන් ගන්න සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 5:30 උදේ 5:30 නම් අපිට දිගටම කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. හැබැයි මම හවස ක්ලාස් එක තියෙනවා 2025 වල. ඒකත් බැලන්ස් කරලා මේ මම කරන්නේ. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට 5:30 to 12:30 ඒ වගේ 12:30 1:30 ඒ කියන්නේ මේ Monday. හරි නෙමෙයි 23rd Monday 23rd Monday 5:30 to 1:30 වගේ පොඩි තියන් ඉන්න. හරි. ඒක එක්ස්ට්‍රා ක්ලාස් එකක් මොකද ඒක මට දාගන්න ඕනේ නැත්තේ. මොකද මම පුළුවන් තරම් මේ අර මගේ විච දේවල් ටික නෝ කරගන්න ඕනේ. මේ ඒ නිසා රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස් ඕනේ කත්තේ ඊට කලින් රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස් වලක් බලලා තියෙනවා. මොකද මෙතනින් පස්සේ තනිකරම රෙකෝඩින් අප්ලෝඩ් වෙන්නේ සයිට් එකට. රෙකෝඩින් අප්ලෝඩ් වෙන්නේ සයිට් එකට. ඒ නිසා ඒකට ඔලි තියාගන්න. හරි. next time ඉතින් අපි කොහොමද සයිට් එක තුත් තමයි වැඩි යන්නේ. හරි. Okay පුතේ. So we can complete today's class today. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions?
no, sir.
Thank you. Others? Okay. Then we can complete today's class today. Then, everyone, good night for everyone. I want today.
Good night, sir.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Welcome today.
Good
Welcome.
night, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome today. Welcome. Welcome today.